Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made these paper bag shorts by using McCall M8 11 8. So these are the pieces of the pattern that I'm using in this project. I'm going to be using one, the front, two, back, five, the pocket lining, and seven is the carrier, which is the belt loop. So now you want to take pattern 1 and 2 and basically sew the crotches together. So you have two sets of those, so you want to have two sets of front and back together that is sewn on the crotch. Now you want to sew on the crotch seam. So the first one, you're just going to sew down the crotch, and then you're going to do a second stitch, which is a fourth away from the last seam, and you're just going to sew down that little area. And if you don't understand, just watch the video so you can get a better understanding, because I know when I did it, I didn't understand. Once that is done, you want to flip them right side together to where the side seams are matching. And once the side seams are matching, you want to take the pattern, which is pattern number 5, which are the pockets, and there's a lining, and then there's a regular fabric one, which is just cut with your regular fabric that you're using for your pants or your shorts. And you're going to just put those on the side seams before you sew them together. So right here I'm going to be pinning on the pockets, which I am pinning on the right side of the fabric with the wrong side of the pocket showing. I have to say that like that because I will sew it completely wrong at first and then I will have to fix it. So if I keep reminding myself wrong side, right side, wrong side up, I will remember. But, little things that work for me, sometimes won't work for you, or it might work for you, but just find out what works when it comes to remembering these tactics, if I'm saying that right, because it will save you a lot of work at the end from unstitching something and have to place it back, which not going to say that will never happen because that's just the life of sewing. So I guess that's just the life of sewing, So right here, I'm just trying to line up to my best abilities. I'm basically just trying to line up the pockets and the side seams because I'm going to be pinning around my pockets and also pinning down the side seams to basically complete the sides and my pockets. But when it comes to sewing down the side seams on these shorts, you want to sew down and then skip to where the opening of the pockets will be. Because if you sew all the way to inserting this elastic band, I thought it would have been like easy because I am using a paper clip and it would not snatch out. So I wound up experiencing it snapping out of my elastic, and I tried to do the whole pin effect and that I couldn't find a small enough pin for this or whatever, but I wind up getting it through. But yeah, it took some time. So I'm just gonna skip to where I have it in already. When it came to the bottom of the pants, they wanted a cuff, but I didn't like it. So basically, I just modified it to the point where all I did was just finish the edges with a serge and cuffed it up and just added him basically stitching across the serged area. Once the hemming is done on the bottom, you're going to want to start working on your belt loops. So with pattern number 7 is basically just a long strip, and all you're going to do is just fold it vertically and basically stitch down the edges 5 eighth of the 5/8 of an inch, and then cut off the excess piece, and then you're gonna have to flip it inside out. In this situation, I always have a hard time flipping out small pieces like this, so I'm gonna have to make a phone call or a text and ask my husband when he come home. He's gonna have to just flip this inside out because. So now that the strap is flipped inside out, basically you're gonna just take about 2.5 inches and just snip them. So you can have 4 pieces that are 2.5, and then you're gonna sew them on to your pants for belt loops. So when it comes down to stitching these belt loops on, you're going to want to stitch the bottom of the belt loop first, and then you're going to want to fold in the top and then stitch the top of the belt loop to the place where you don't really see the stitch as much. So that's it, guys, and I tried to order more of this fabric and it's sold out everywhere. So whenever it comes back into stock, I basically just put an email in so I can get notified because this fabric is so dope. And by the way, I really got good feedback from this outfit, well, these pair of shorts. So I'm going to be posting a couple of pictures at the end of this video, and I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next time with more.